side. Okay. Thanks for saving that, because for some reason I cannot do more details. Enable live chat. Allow chat to play. Now let's save it again. Okay. I'm double check things. Warp tank bombardier. All right, cool. Why do I have 3 HE on here? A little lost here, because I don't understand why I have 3 HE on this tank. Although I won't find it. I discovered this a while ago, but apparently they got an M4. Or an AR-15 for the civilian peoples, like me, is in the stowage container. Alrighty, so anyway, yeah, this stream's going to be a bit actually on the shorter side because most of the time wargaming streams are like an hour, at least the console people. Apparently they decided to do 2 hours today, so that kind of threw me off with my initial plans. So yeah, we're going to be on the shorter side for today's stream. But I will be making up for it with 2 videos this weekend. 2 videos indeed. Sup, Yezdi and Derek? Happy Friday indeed. So, yes. How are you both doing? Of course, we get Berlin Winter. It's the start of the weekend, therefore teams must be bad. Am I wrong? I don't know. What's up, Redbeard? What's going on? How are you doing? My Friday was okay. Kind of a pretty lax Friday with work, but beyond that, it's okay. My Friday here kind of got thrown out of whack a little bit because of the 2-hour walk console stream, but unfortunately, again, that's kind of why this is going to be a bit on the shorter side. I am liking the 75-degree weather as well. Sadly, I won't be doing anything with that this weekend. I will probably be going out and washing my truck because it needs it before winter sets in. But, yeah, it's not really going to be doing much of anything. We'll be putting out putting out 2 videos this weekend, and washing the truck, watching some movies, and stuff. Really bad teams today, yes? Oh boy. Glad to hear that you are doing well, Derek. Oh boy, we got a platoon of lights. This is...
Target acquired.
Not.
Permission to engage. Target acquired.
I'm spotting, like, everyone's on this side. What's going on?
Target acquired. Somebody pinch me. Ready to fire. Enemy armor is hit. That one bounced.
This is bad. This is...
Ready to fire.
Oh boy.
Ready to fire. Permission to engage. Target unlocked. Critical hit.
It's only a matter of time before this gets bad.
Ready to fire.
Alright, I'm not even going to screw around over here. This 5-1's just going to sit all down. And I'm going to straight up use... Yeah, alright, nope.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is
Yeah,
damaged.
it is time for big boy pants.
Target acquired. Let's find another target.
It was time for big boy pants.
Mission is wasted. Repairs needed. We picked the trap. Going. Critical hit.
Oh, pff, okay. Happy birthday! Wait, what's his name? See, it'd be more personal if I actually had a name to say happy birthday to instead of just saying happy birthday, Derek, son. Because then, yeah, it doesn't. Is it? Have I 3-marked the Type 59? I did that a while ago, yeah. A little bit of a pain, but yeah, I got that done. 7. 7, nice. Spencer. Well, happy birthday, Spencer. I hope you have a good one and you got lots of good presents. Presents are good. I remember when I was young too. And I am jealous. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Make sure your dad spoils you a lot, because 7 only comes once in your life. Just picked it up, really enjoying it. Yeah, I really liked the Type 59 too. Kind of wish they did something with the Type 59, but of course they're not going to do that, because why? Who cares? Apparently Wargaming doesn't. What's going on, Matt? How you doing? Uh, let's see. Sup, Naruto? What's going on? How is everyone doing today? Okay, so that didn't go as bad. I mean, we won, but not happy with the fact that our team just kind of completely said, forget it to our thing. The flank, I would have liked to do more damage. Ah, okay, Matt. See, you threw me for a loop with that name. Of course, you know, I do fake name things too, because I care about my security on the interwebs. Getting a remote control car on nice. Nice. Is it like a battery powered one, or is it like one of those diesel ones, or diesel gasoline? I don't know. I like the fast ones. Could you give a 7-year-old a diesel or gas powered RC car? I think I got one of those for my like 7th or 8th birthday, and I did I did a lot of things with it. Kind of, I did a lot of things that, you know. Granted, that was a different time. He'd hurt someone with that. I would not doubt that. I think I almost hurt someone with a gasoline powered car. Matt, I appreciate the compliments. It means a lot. I don't think I'm that good at the game. So it's Christmas, of course, Derek. It's a decent warm-up game, but you are right. Teams are just kind of. So while I have a decent number of people here, like I said, the stream's going to be a bit on the short end just because of the fact that I was not expecting Wargaming to do a 2-hour stream today. And I was not in the mood to compete with, you know, what console. So yeah, I'm going to make up for it with, aside from this weekend's normal video, I'm going to be doing another one. I'm going to try something different. It's going to kind of be like a series, like a short series of Darren Talks, and it kind of covers subjects or viewpoints that I feel kind of is important to understand why some people focus on something, like are really adamant about stuff, and try and explain the reasons why something is often frowned upon, or yada yada. You're going to have to just give me your feedback after the video, just in the comments, because the first time trying something like this, and I want to try and make sure that I'm not like coming off like I'm forcing my opinion down someone's throat, or indoctrinating you, or something stupid like that. So Matt Baldry wants me to play the 183. Well, I've got 2 183s, but I know which one he's talking about. Therefore, I shall play it. I went past it. 'Cause that's just me. All right. I'm just on the wrong team. I'm always on the wrong team, though. Oh, all right. Total of 5. Total and, like, just throwing me for a loop there? Goodness me. Goodness me. How you doing, total of 5? See, and people say that CCs have special matchmaking. Like, oh, yeah, clearly getting special matchmaking with these teams here. Winning all of them. Doing good now that work's over. I agree. I agree. You know what? You know why I did bad that game? I did not have my music. Must have been why. I don't give a crap about Disney Plus. Please stop ads. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little... I'm not sure how to play this. I mean, not the tank. I'm a little unsure what to do on this map with this tank. I mean, total, it kind of comes down to you. I'm going to play regardless because I want to try and get one of those black tanks that I don't have. I mean, I've already got one. But again, it's a free one, so why not?
Target locked.
Yeah, okay.
Ready to fire on target.
Kind of ruined that guy's game. I did an unknown amount of damage. Good.
Ready to fire on target. Focus on this location.
So I'm getting spam. No, I'm not going to focus back there. Do you want to know why I'm not going to focus? Because we have a... Right now, that's all that's needed.
Lost all our artillery.
Was that me that did that damage? I hope it was me that did all that damage. That'd be great. See, I'd like to point out right now that more or less, this is how this map is supposed to be played. You know, as you can see on the two, I'm going to actually save this video. I'm going to come back to this stream at the end, and I'm going to straight take this, and I'm going to be like, this is how this map is supposed to be played. So far, this is turning out to be a textbook example.
Target locked. Right through. Enemies right at us.
I agree. It is more interesting than WWE or Glitter.
Ready to fire on target.
Not even worth it now.
Loaded and ready. Target locked. Got him locked.
Okay. buddy. I don't want you. I want you. Oh, terrain! Terrain, why would you do this to me? Why? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, boy. Yeah. I'm gonna die if I go any farther.
Unlocking target. Enemies looking right at us. We've got a lock.
Kind of. Oh, okay. Well, that was gonna happen, but you know, I did a good amount of damage there. The ST2, still the STA2. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to go for the T-34-3. I'm kind of a little bit on the undecided part too, but I thought this was a radio ad. Why? Oh my God, they turned this radio ad into an actual ad. Oh my God. Okay, I don't really care because I know to stop at railroad tracks. I know what to do if I can get stuck on railroad tracks. Alright guys, so 1 second now that the sun has gone below the tree line, and obviously now it just looks like some dude trying to sell you premium time in a dark alley, let me go turn on my desk light, and then that way things kind of return to more upstanding citizen levels and not creepy, let me sell you something, and then, you know, yeah. So, 1 second guys, let me go turn on this light. What I like about this big leather chair is that it's a comfy leather chair. It makes me feel professional, but then at the same time, it's huge, and that's what she said. Goodness me. And hard to get around when I'm have the stream set up. All right, let me turn this back on. There we go. You can see me again. Alrighty. The news. Okay, Redbeard. So, the news was that A, the stream's going to be a little bit on the short end, and B, I'm going to try a new series of videos this weekend on top of regular scheduled videos. So there's going to be 2 videos coming out. So we're going to try something here. Maybe this new video kind of works. Maybe this new series works. Maybe this new series doesn't work. I don't know. If it ends up being a hugely negative thing where like everyone's like, no, super negative. I don't like this. It feels like you're trying to condescend people and shove concepts down their throat and indoctrinate them like the U.S. education system at the college level. Then, yeah, I'm going to just remove the video and never try them again. So, yeah, we're just going to try. And I want to know how much damage I did to that 183, so we're going to look and see. I did 1336 damage. Why couldn't it have been 1 more HP of damage? Then I could have gone around going, leet, leet. Yeah, I've got the Senshi and the Naked 102 STA2, so I'm kind of like leaning more towards the T-34-3. But at the same time, it's like I got the Type 59, the 59-2, the T-34-3, and then I think there's another Chinese. Oh, and then the Alpine Tiger. I mean, it's like I got, yeah. Sup, Randy? How you doing? Personally, me, and I'm only going to say this just because of, for those that know me, I have a project. I have a little art project. I only, for the sake of project, I would want the wheeled vehicles just because I think like I have really good ideas for like the artwork for that if I ever can 3-mark the ones I want. Game balance wise though, double barreled tanks all the way. Double barreled tanks all the way. That's easier to deal with and balance. You know, you aren't dealing with people arguing that light wheeled vehicles are not tanks or fighting vehicles or something like that. It's still a tank. You know, I would be okay with that. So, to answer the question, if I had to pick one because of the art project, it would be wheeled vehicles. If I had to pick one purely for game balance and, you know, integration and stuff like that, and meta, it definitely would be the double-barreled tanks. So, you know, yeah. I do understand the wheeled lights would be very broken unless they are straight up implemented correctly, and a lot of people argue that implementing them correctly into the game is either A, not at all, or B, nerfing them into pretty much uselessness. So, yeah. Trying to figure out what to play now. What about you, Randy? What about you, chat? What would you prefer to see entered into the game next? And for the sake of discussion, let's keep it to those two that were offered to me. I know that there's Polish mediums. I know that there's Italian heavies. We're just going to pretend we haven't heard about those yet. So, double-barreled or wheeled vehicles. I know I hate the Halloween tanks, and I really wish that I had not this version, but I'm kind of vibing wanting to play it. Although I absolutely hate the fact that I look like I have a gargoyle tank in my garage. You know what? That would actually be pretty cool to have in real life, a tank. Well, a gargoyle that looks like a tank. You know, if I ever designed a building in Manhattan, it's going to have gargoyle tanks on it. Forget classic. I am just gargoyle tanks. The one thing I hate the most is trying to figure out what to play. You know what? No. I know that there are two tasks at hand for me right now. One is the double XP for the arty, and I know no one wants to see it, and I really don't like playing it on stream. So I'm going to push that off as long as I can. But I also need to crew train my Italian heavy crew and prepare for that. Mantix, what's going on? How you doing? You'd like to get the wheeled vehicles, Yezdi? Okay. Sup, Musta? How are you doing as well? Inferno is great. I know the Inferno is a good tank. The Inferno and the Bellerophon are very good tanks. The spaced armor on them is phenomenal, and not lying, as a Centurion fan, the Bellerophon is one of the better premium Centurion tanks. And that's like next to the Atomic and the Primo Victoria. Yeah. You could also argue the 5-1 as well, but why get the 5-1 when you could get the Bellerophon? Eating a late lunch. Nice. We had an early lunch today. I need to put on the crew boots. No. I got distracted. How's things? Things are doing all right, man. Tix, it's a Friday. I'm happy. I'm going to be watching a movie later and hopefully eating food that I want to eat. I forgot to hit the back to the garage because I got distracted answering a question. That's okay with me. Why not? We'll probably lose this one anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna hard cider in the fridge. You're gonna try that later while we watch the movie. I should probably look at getting some Totino's pizza rolls. I should probably get those. I won't lie, I really like Totino's pizza rolls and a beer when I watch a movie now. Weird. You're good, Mantis. You're good. I see the double-barreled heavies because it seems like it'd be a neat thought process of. You see, now I like the things that kind of require you to think on a tactical and/or strategic level. I really like that. So I'd be all for them. You know, but also for the sake of a balance thing, I do think it would probably be easier, and I'm already being shot at by that. So yeah, I do like the idea. We've already got some double-barrel tanks in the game. I'd like to see them implement a really fucking well, T1 Heavy's like, stop it, child. Into the rock for you. Well, yeah, Z, if I forget a boost, I'd much rather just lose. Honest to goodness, I'd much rather just lose. I'm not going to... I mean, I could simply just hit A and go back to the garage, but, you know, then I'd be kind of giving my own team a handicap. And why, when I could easily just farm this tunnel vision light tank? Oh, there's another one. Well, we got tanks up here ahead of me now, so.
They've spotted us. Locked on. Pierce their armor. Ready to fire on target. Loaded and ready.
Oh, that was mine. I was up here. Got spiced eggnog. See, I'm already kind of getting miffed that my parents are putting up Christmas decorations, and I'm like, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. What are you doing? I am one of those people. I am literally one of those people where I get irked really quickly when it's like, why are you putting this stuff out? Ooh, that's 80. No thank you.
One of our vehicles destroyed.
Oh, he's got the 107, I think.
Releasing target.
No, no, he does not have the 107.
It destroyed one of our tanks. Dropping target. We got the command. We can't see what's going on. Turret's working again. Take it easy, brother.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Tunnel visioned. Tunnel visioned. What is this medium tank? What are you doing? You could have made. You could have made a difference. You could have made a difference. But no, sniping at the back. This I frown upon. This I frown upon. You're mid-tier. You're a premium tank. You've got better armor than the tech tree tank, but yet you are sitting at the... Are you platoon? You're not even platooned. You're just sitting here. Someone link him my videos. Yeah, I know. In my case, Christmas doesn't start till after Thanksgiving. Granted, I'm guilty because I've got a bag of the Christmas hard candy. But, I mean, it's more of like an addiction than really just... A lot of people know that I have a serious sweet tooth problem, but, you know, I really like Christmas hard candy. So when that comes out, I get them. That crap. Like, it's drugs. What's up, Alexander? I almost missed you. What's going on? Yeah, it's an afternoon. Actually, more of an evening for me. You know, my dog's barking at invisible things. Yeah, yes, yeah, I'd be angry at that too. I would be very angry. Do it. Aww. See how this is not helping you? And you're dead. And did you do any damage? We will have to see. The answer is always whiskey. See, there's a bunch of things I just kind of want to talk about. I don't know. Like, what is everyone's thoughts on those crew vouchers things? You know, it's like, I got some of them. I got like 74. I don't really use them that much. It doesn't bother me that much. I think some of my colleagues are trying to get rid of theirs, and they're kind of doing them in like ways of, I don't know. It's like, I think on Twitch or something, I think some of them are doing like, you know, donate $1 and you name a crew. I don't know. I got so many tanks on my list that I have, you know, I couldn't even do that. I could not do that because it's like, you can name a crew, but you can't select this tank, this tank, this tank, this tank, this tank, blah blah blah. Just hand a list. Like, there's no point for me. No point. I got to figure out what to do with my crew voucher. I could just let them sit there, but at the same time, it's like if there is compensation for the crew vouchers when they get removed, then it's almost no point for me with that then. Although I won't lie, that there's people out there, I'm kind of looking at you, Facebook, where it's like literally that's where the greedy people are. It's like at least like there's one person who was on there. He's like, I got 200 crew XP boosts, and I demand like 1,000 gold compensation per each XP boost, or crew voucher, whatever. You know what I'm talking. You know what the subject is I'm talking about right now. It's like, are you kidding me? They're not going to give you 200,000 gold for a voucher. It's like, no, like, I would literally just take, you know, the silver equivalent of the crew voucher, to be honest. Not that I need the silver, but, you know, goodness. Uh-oh, buffering. Alright, so to prevent buffering here, I gotta lower my own quality here, so I can't even see things. Let me catch up here real quick. Care less about the crew voucher. Yeah, I'm not liking it either. But who knows, Mantix? Who knows? I don't know. I know about the spotting achievements going away, but I think I've already gotten all those achievements, so it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, like, who achievement hunts anymore? I think I used to do it, but I don't do that anymore. It doesn't, like, oh, I earned an achievement. I earned an achievement. Okay, all right, whatever. Tiger 2 yesterday. Played about 10 matches. Was focused for movement. Yeah, Tiger 2. Did I even focus Tiger 2s? For some reason, when I'm even in the 53, 55 with premium HE, it's just, I feel like I can just delete you. It just gone. I didn't like your Tiger 2. But again, total of 5. I understand the I understand the dislike of the thing. I made that statement in the in a chat that I'm technically not allowed to talk about, but seeing as I'd be sharing this opinion anyway, as a marketing person who has been kind of following up on a bunch of games that I enjoy. The thing here is that there's two major things that I think a lot of you can agree on that you care a lot about in each game. Is customization and personalization of whatever it is that you have, be it a tank, a character, a gun, whatever. You care about being able to make it your own. And then another thing you guys care about, we as gamers, is transparency. We want to know what's coming down the pipeline. We want to know why you're making these changes and what is replacing these changes, if anything. You know, I made that point where it's like, you know, I could, if you aren't either compensating people or you're just going to be super secretive, and it turns out that this whole exchange or replacement for the crew vouchers is a complete bogus waste of time, you are going to probably have a riot on your hands because you have taken away a customization feature that, while many people may not use or it's not the most popular, it's still a customization feature that is available for people to use to make crews their own. You know?
Where'd they go?
Two tanks already just killed themselves outright. I agree there, Randy. I do agree there. Right. Why does it sound like a name of a friend I'm with on Facebook? I gotta get off here. I gotta get off here because I know that I'm gonna get shot by like those guys.
Loaded and ready. Ready to fire on target.
Redbeard's like hashtag nailed it. Total, I agree. I could not agree more. You know, they were kind of making steps forward with that earlier this year, doing like the monthly video, the monthly like this month in tanks or whatever it is, and the why we're balancing tanks, and then it all just stopped. And I cannot agree that the transparency is being a little sus for those that follow that.
Been detected. Looks like that one went right through. Ready to fire.
I cannot agree more. There we go. That I heard myself there, and it sounded like I heard myself, and it sounded a little bad. It sounded like I was disagreeing with you. My bad. I cannot agree more that the transparency is a little sus.
Releasing target. Penetration.
See, you do like a dinky blah 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 to me, and I do like 90 millimeters worth of pain and suffering. Although the games are sucking.
They found us.
Like, what is this?
Been detected. That one drilled
Oh, I'm
straight
sorry.
through.
I just straight up removed like half your hit points.
Loaded and ready.
Now to flee.
The track is damaged.
See, I think I'm almost at the requirements for the. I think I'm almost like I'm like maybe 1,000 damage off the requirements for the next tier when the Italian heavies come out.
One of our vehicles destroyed.
But I could be wrong on that. See, he's just waiting for me.
They've spotted us. Looks like that one went right through. They destroyed one of our tanks. Losing target.
Quit bugging me. Teams. Good God. No, total, I would not have done that. I would not have announced them either. Chaotic, what's going on? How you doing? Peasants on tracks. Lol. What's that referring to? By the way, how you doing, Chaotic? What's going on?
Fall back. Live to fight another day.
Pretty much MI6 is the FBI and MI5 is the CIA. For those that don't understand. Although, for the longest time, I literally thought MI was meant military intelligence. I think it's something different, though. So, I don't know. Ah, okay. How you doing, Motions? Although I will say we do keep other topics out of this one. Yeah, I'm like Two-Face here. I got this, and then I got the other thing. But yeah, no, World of Tanks, I think it's kind of getting close to the time where I think people might be able to start coming back. It all would depend on what's going on in December, because no one knows what's going on in December, but big things are coming. Oh, how much we've been let down by those words. Ministry of Intelligence. Thanks, Tommy. By the way, there you go. Thanks. How you doing, Tommy? Again, what's going on? Let's see. Yep. Thank you for reminding me there, Secretary Yezdi. So what are my thoughts on the E75 E100? I don't have them. I know the E75 is a pretty good tank. I know the E100 is another good tank. It just comes down to you got to remember that you are a square tank. The E100 is still kind of very much within meta, especially when you know how to angle it and, constantly drive at an angle of, the opponent. So, like, if you're being shot, like here, you want to drive at them at, like, an angle so that way, they'll bounce off you instead of driving straight at them. But the E75, I think the whole line as a whole is still very capable. It's still very capable of doing good. Just, it's kind of, it's hard for me to give valid input because I've only ever shot at them, never played them. But I still see E100s and E75s doing very, very good. You just got to know exactly what you're doing. It is military intelligence? Okay, thank you, Mantix. Thank you. See, now, Randy, they did that in War Thunder. And that's what I like about that's one of the things I like about War Thunder is that their April Fool's modes are them testing things that could potentially be implemented farther into the game. And most of the time, except for like the outrageous ones like the KV-2 Walker tank or other stuff, they implemented them. Like they tried the modern tanks and the helicopters that won April Fool's mode a while back, and what do you know? Now, apparently in the next update, we're getting the T-90. And they still have a submarine mode. And again, like they had the pirate ship little fun mode, and that was just testing boat combat and physics and stuff like that. So I wish Wargaming did that with us. Instead of having these like lunar chaffee modes and things like that, it'd be like implement something new. Try something with this. I wouldn't mind it, Randy. I wouldn't mind it that much. But at the same time, it kind of, they are sticking to their realm of within a zone time frame. And I think if they did do a fun mode of modern tanks, people will demand that modern tanks become like tier 11 and 10. And it's like, let's not open that bag of worms. can of worms. Sorry. So I think probably it'd be a good idea to test out new mechanics for things, or you know, maybe using them to test out tanks of like a decade up. So like, you know, maybe it could be like an Abrams, but it's with the 105, and it's, or the XM1 tanks before you got a super. This XM1 with the super classified armor and stuff, like without that stuff. Maybe test smoothbore guns. Maybe test mortars. Maybe test smoke bombs. You know, maybe test an arty mechanic change. You know, who knows? Let's try. We were talking about the E100. I don't have the E100, but all that kind of got me trying. Let's play the Type 5. I still need to get 21,000 more XP with this. Let me check. Redbeard, feel like they hurt themselves adding the hype to things coming. No hint what it is. Yeah, no, Redbeard. I couldn't agree more that I don't think they're good at the hype. You want to know how to build up hype properly? Look at Rockstar when it comes to GTA. They do a very, very good job at building hype. Heck, I think even DICE and Battlefield 3's hype build-up for that game, oh my god, that is probably the most spectacular thing that they have ever done. That whole advertising campaign they did, building the hype up to Battlefield 3, that is like the model that everyone should try and follow. Like the marketing person in me, and I hate using this term because if there are younger people out there, they will have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, but I have to because it's just the only way I could honestly try and describe it that makes sense. The Battlefield 3 marketing hype build up that they did up to the reveal of the game, it's like the most moist thing I've ever witnessed. It was like, oh my god, this is glorious. Fernando, thank you for the $5. Hello, I've been working a lot, still at work. Well, thank you for tuning in and listening to me ramble on about things that may or may not be tank related, and I very much appreciate the $5 donation right there. How's work doing, Fernando? See, they've been doing better on like the reveal trailers, but overall, I think nothing compares to the Battlefield 3 hype train that they did. You know, little snippets, reveals, the electronic change in music. By the way, Motions, I did get your Discord message. I will answer it after all this. The stream is not going to be crazy long, so I'll get to it shortly. I won't lie that the music for like Battlefield 1 was nice. I think the some of the music trailers for Battlefield 5 was good. Call of Duty is now kind of following in those footsteps. Thank you again for the other $5 donation there, Fernando. Work is work. I'll be popping in and out. Well, you know, if you're able to pop in and out, that's fantastic, but I'd hate to have you get in trouble at work because you want to listen and be entertained at work. So I don't blame you at all, man, for popping in and out. You just make sure you stay under the boss's radar. Unless you are the boss, then that's a different story. Aim for ace. Type 5 heavy just in time. Yeah, I absolutely hate this thing. I hate super heavies. Anyone that knows me knows I hate super heavies. This will probably be the most unentertaining game of super heavy you'll ever see. Like, this is probably tomato play, for all I know. You love it? Well, I mean, everyone has their favorites, so it's like, yeah, you have your favorites. I did 598 out of that. I hit that. I am actually shocked. Today?
Destroyed.
Sure,
This
we could
area.
have pizza today. Oh, of course, I'll eat.
Ready to fire on target.
Probably should switch to HE. But
Enemy's got us.
I don't even know. Would this technically qualify as a derp gun? You left the base. Oh boy, that's taking a stab at a lot of people.
We lost an ally. Got a damaged track.
Is it just me?
Locked on. We lost the track. We're immobilized. Reloading.
Here it is. This is the death of me. It's the death of me. Can I get another shot off? Yes. I mean, I'm pulling in some spot assists, but shit.
Our fuel port's out of commission.
What?
Ready to fire aiming shell.
There it is. Well, it's very derpy, won't lie. This is kind of made to be like in your face, just, you know, just an uppercut. No, not even an uppercut. This is just like, well, I've never been in an actual fight, so I can't really tell you what it'd be like. But the closest thing I could think of is like one of those like cartoons, like old school cartoons where you open a box and a frickin' spring-loaded like punching glove is like pops up and just smacks you square in the face. It's kind of normally what this thing's supposed to do, but it's a Type 5. It's going to get heated anyway, so it's eh. So let me just check real fast what this message is. HD60S. Okay, there we go. Let me shoot. Have you? Yeah, Ace. I actually did a first look at it. Speaking of which, I kind of want to play it again. It's one of the actual premium tanks that I really am enjoying. I am bouncing like a child. My chair is squeaking, and it's leather. I like this. I like those types of skins. I won't lie. I really like those types of skins. It makes me more inclined to buy those skins. But I'm not a German tank fan. But I am very much enjoying their Secretary Yezdi on point again. Fantastic job, Yezdi. I'm not a fan of German tanks. If you guys notice, there's a reason why I don't have a whole lot of German tanks, and that's just because I don't like this whole World War II thing they got going on. If you look, the only tanks I got that are tier 10 are the Cold War, post-war tanks. So the Leopard 1 and the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. Everything else, though, yeah, I don't have. I mean, I got more premium tanks of the Germans than I do of their tech tree tanks. But, you know, you do remind me, I do want to keep playing this. It's because of how the tank and the way it plays and how new it is of a different play style that, you know, you're used to with these tanks. It draws me to play it. And that's one of the key points that I made about when trying to give my opinion on it is, like, if you are kind of on the fence of buying it, You know, if trying something new that is off the beaten path of normal premium tanks we've been getting, this is definitely a tank you should look at picking up. Yeah, Ace, I agree. You know, you want to stick with your team with a lot of very slow reloading tanks, but you got to still rely on your team to stay alive unless you're in like a platoon of like a ton of people. I did not have music on that time. No wonder I did bad. It's the music. I'm just not playing the music. Shame on me. Tier 9, okay. Perez, what's going on? How you doing? See, I really would like Wargaming to start releasing some more post-war, Cold War tanks. Dude, this is all you, because I'm not going into the... I'm not moving away here, alright? Jesus Christ, that's worse. Yeah, I am liking the no artilleries. You definitely don't want a hill fight with this, though. Yeah, but that's also a worse tank. The KV-4 Kresley, blah, 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 blah. Still at work? Ah, that seems to be a couple of you. Oh, now you get back to me. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm just not going to hesitate with that, and I'm just going to switch on over to the boom rounds. 128 millimeters, I'm not going to hesitate. What is this guy doing? We're just going to get in the way more. Got it. Alright, time to flip around. Their whole team's up here, and we still have TDs back at base. What are you... Is this guy just feel entitled to everything? You know, I'll let him go out and die. I mean, that's okay.
Ready to fire on target. Penetration. Enemies looking right at us.
Good, I got hard cover.
Reloaded. Hole in their armor. Been connected.
So I kind of pushed this tank up so that way it would hide my cupola more. All that is right now is I'm still a gun in the fight. I need to do what I can in order to keep it like that.
Unlocking target.
Oh, Jesus.
Right at us.
I see we're just going to be that guy. Okay. Go around, dude.
Loaded and ready.
Not the best game, but at the same time, I'm fighting almost 29 people. And I hate fighting 29 people. Good God, it's so annoying. I saw the tracer, he's still up there. What's up, Alex? What's going on? One major game mechanic? Elaborate more. Like, we talking like the game mechanic, or are we talking like that encompasses tanks too? That have game mechanics. I'm doing alright, Alex. I'm doing alright. See, look what I mean. Like, I got the army of people just following me. Instead of going around, they're just following me. See, I knew he'd be up here, but no. No. Not allowed to.
Friendly vehicle destroyed.
What's with also everyone like grinding again? Like, am I at a rave? Am I at a rave? Is that why like everyone's grinding against me? This is starting to get into adult themes, but unfortunately, this is kind of like the only thing that I can compare it to.
They found us. Penetration. Target locked. Reloading. Focus on this area.
Oh, okay, that's what I get for looking up.
Ready to fire on target.
It also does not have the best yeah, as you can see, it does not have good elevation. Yeah, he's not even within render range anymore. That tortoise driver could have been in a very, very strong position if he played it right up there in the corner. Is this tank any good? I can't tell you about how good it is just because of the fact that I can't compare it to anything just because I haven't played anything to compare it to. I will say I do actually thoroughly enjoy playing this tank because it's forcing me to play something I'm unfamiliar with and learn. And thus, I guess in a way, it's given me information on how to deal with tanks similar to this in the future.
Great job, man.
crapping out. Good God. Got steel wall metal. So it would require. I don't know, Alex, if you're serious about the about that Type 59 request or what. I have no idea because I cannot tell with your emotes. I felt like playing the Super Sherman because the tanks like the M51 teach you to trade better. Yeah, no, I agree. The Super Sherman is a good one. I absolutely hate it just because you can't really trade with something. It's kind of one of those like tanks where you're like a waffle, where as soon as you get spotted, everyone goes for you because they know they will pen you. You rarely play WAD anymore? Oh, dude, that makes me sad. You know, hopefully, though, that this big thing that they're doing in Christmas, whatever it is, I hope to God it's big. They're hinting like it's big. I hope it's enough to bring people back. They're saying that, you know, in usual hype fashion, you know, it's everyone will enjoy this. It's so big. Everyone's going to like it. So, you know, if it is the case that it is something big that everyone's going to like it, I hope maybe that brings you back. Well, Alex, here's the thing. You know, it's like I don't mind doing tank requests. And it's like I'm not hunting for money to where I'm going to make people pay for the requests. It's more of just, you know, hey, if you have a tank that you're serious about trying to pick up if it's available or something like that and you want to see how it's played, then I have no problem doing it. I think the Wednesday, I played the CDC and the T-34-3 because people were looking at those tanks as possibilities for the black tank reward. So, I mean, again, it's like, if you're serious about it, you're fine. I mean, granted, the Type 59 sucks. Don't pick that up ever, but... Will you get a motorcycle on Christmas from Wargaming? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. You get so toxic when you... Fernando, you clearly have not seen me when I am not streaming or making videos. I mean, I won't go so far as to send messages to people and be an absolute jerk, but, you know, I will yell at my TV. Sometimes I'm yelling at myself. Sometimes I'm yelling at my team. Sometimes I'm just straight up yelling at just people. It's, yeah. Yeah, I know, Randy, I know. I mean, if we want to look at it some way, they tested rockets. They tested rockets, but we've had yet to see rockets implemented into the game. See, I have a special love for all these tanks, that like the Centurions, but it's like once I 3-mark it, probably because it takes so long for me to 3-mark the tank, I just is like I don't want to play it anymore. No, not those types of rockets, Alex. It was just like dumbfire rockets, kind of like what you'd see on the Calliope. Just dumbfire rockets. Blitz tested ATGMs. They've got an ATGM tech tree. Why we don't have ATGMs, I don't know, but I wish we had ATGMs. It actually would give gun launcher guns in this game an alternate ammunition. I'll try the, when do they test destructible environments? I mean, basically what we got there, they didn't really, that wasn't really something I'd call a test, because we've already got destructible environments. It's just what they did was they took like destructible buildings and just reskinned and altered the height of said destructible buildings. ELC even 90 hull. Good God, man. Yeah, Alex, I've seen him. Probably why we're not getting ATGMs. It's like, but here's the thing. It's like, I don't need realistic pen values for an ATGM, though. Just give it the same properties as a premium heat round, but allow it to be controllable. You know, if the driver or the person that has it gets killed, or they start moving, it just becomes a dumb round. I mean, like, whatever. Musa, I made a video. I kind of discussed those. Yeah, it would be in a tier 10 game. I discussed those on Wednesday, and I'd have to say probably the best, for at least for this op, would be the T-34-3 or the STA-2, just because they got pref matchmaking. And then if you were looking at maybe the CDC, I'd then say go STA-2, just because it's kind of like a CDC in some of the same design concepts, but it's got pref matchmaking. I'm about to get bombed by RD, and I juked you. I'm going forward now. Oh, now I'm backward. Oh, you don't know where I'm going. Shit. Oh, that's not good. The E5's coming this way. Oh my God, there's no one this way. And we've lost. I hate to say it, this is not how this map needs to be played. We have lost. Regain, what's going on? Probably you have showed up for like the last 13 minutes, if I'm lucky, of the stream. Yep, there we go. Yep, there it is. It's game over for me. It's game over because no one decided to protect this flank here. I mean, I had that option, but it not going well. Not going well. It's just game over. Of course. I'm gonna get shot in the butt here. I wonder why I'm gonna get shot in the butt. Dead. Good job, guys. Complete, just a failure to attack here. You guys crossed the bridge and you failed. Just. Alright, see a total of 5. Yeah, Regain, it unfortunately that's just how it is. I was not expecting Wargaming to stream 2 hours today, so stream has to be a short one, but I wasn't really in the mood to stream for an hour. That didn't really seem that fair. But I do have things I got to do tonight, and I think they left to go pick up dinner. So if I'm lucky, I will be able to stream for an extra. I'll be able to stream for 10 more minutes. Sup, Midway? What's going on? Well, you still fight in J2. I've had a couple of those, but now for this game, just because it's the weekend, it's like everyone decided, oh, the bridge. The bridge is the best idea. Ooh, I'm Mickey Mouse with a horrible impersonation. Oh, where's Minnie? Donald? Donald, did you give them ideas to take the bridge? Silly Donald. Oh my god, my nose. Well, Ice Road always has the play. Bridge can be held by anyone that's really good at side scraping or has a big gun. It's completely different though. Corner of that map, J2, very important. It doesn't matter what you say. It's a very important section of the map because you are already safe there, and everyone's going to go there because they can be already safe. And they can shoot at the bridge if you try and cross the bridge. Yeah, okay. OP, I don't really know. Annoying as all hell? Yes. They are pretty much the equivalent of an ELC, but more numerous, because, like, everyone's got one now. Midway wants me to play the Motherland. I could play the Motherland. Why not? Sup, cool cat with the hat? What's going on? Showed up just in time for like the last, I guess apparently 7 minutes of the stream, but how are you doing? What's going on? Of course I would. Because that's just perfectly balanced. Matchmaking here just really wants to shove a stick somewhere. Seeing most people in my circumstances apparently would just go kill themselves. No. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna try and do what I can. I don't mind +2, -2, but when it's that stupid, yeah, I have a problem. They say they fix matchmaking. I'm sorry, this is in no way fair to me. The Minuteman is probably very far from balanced. I got the kill on that. Alright.
Ready to fire.
I mean, that thing's able to stop, like, tier 10 shots, and it's still only a tier 7.
We've got a lock.
love that type of
Unlocking
music.
target.
Now he knows I'm here.
Load it up. Let it rip. Enemies looking right at us. Looks like that one went right through. Loaded and ready. Ready to fire on target. Pierce their armor. Lower crack. Damage. Enemies got us in their sights. Releasing target. They're knocked down.
Minuteman, I don't exactly remember what I said,
Destroyed.
just because I'm so focused at the moment,
Enemy
but
knows our location.
the Minuteman, if you know how to deal with it, it's not OP at all. Although if it kind of comes at you and you're just kind of it rushed, can't think, don't have time to think, it can be an issue.
Been detected. Unlocking target.
I just completely missed that. That's cool, I guess.
Knocked down. Ready to fire on target. Ready to fire. Chalk up another win.
Damn. The front, Alex, though, still has spaced armor, so if you just snapshot the front hull, there is a chance you'll bounce, though. You don't see the motherland all that much anymore. Thanks, Yezdi. Alrighty, so because we only got a minute here before I'm just gonna end it. Quick admin, guys. Quick admin. So days are closing in for a chance to get an Atomic Centurion. So check out that giveaway for this week. Also, yes, the stream is short. But this weekend I'll be having 2 videos up. One of them is obviously usual content that you may or may not benefit from. Depends on who you are. Shout out to Rich GTR for completely telling me, for pretty much giving me the idea of, I guess I need to make this video. But, excuse me. The other video is going to be a, hopefully maybe a new series depending on how you guys receive it. So I look forward to hopefully getting some feedback, constructive feedback in the comments of that video. And, yeah, hopefully it doesn't come off like I'm trying to indoctrinate you like the U.S. education system at the college level, because that would just be bad. QA video is going to be released tonight. I think that's been uploading while I've been streaming. That might actually also be done, by the way. It's actually done. So I just got to add the description and we'll be good to go. So that will be released probably after this stream. But, yeah, guys. Midway, I don't know why it does that, but for some reason I get the notification that I see it and it still pops up. It's just for some reason some comments are hidden from everyone. Don't ask me. I emailed them a while ago asking why. I don't know. I never got a response. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank you all for watching and everything. I very much enjoyed talking, chatting with everyone. Again, thank you very much, Fernando, for the overall $10 donations, plural there, because two $5 equals 10. So yeah, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. And hopefully I see everyone again either Sunday or Monday, depending on if I feel like streaming this weekend. But until next time, this has been Darren of Watch the Academy, and have a good one. Peace.